Kiwi, 20 minutes away from 9 now.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And launch of the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket as NASA turns to the private sector to resupply the International Space Station.
Well, thank goodness that went all right, because, what do you say as a commentator if it all goes wrong at that point? Well, and social media and aeroplanes, Vaughn Davis is along from tgf.co.nz to talk about the SpaceX.
SpaceX! Yeah, what do you say? Well, what do you say? If you're NASA, you go, we appear to have had a major malfunction with the system.
Because there's no one on board, it's not such a
It's no harm done. Yeah. It's no harm done. But this is SpaceX, which is a private venture founded by a guy called Elon Musk. What a name!
Yeah,
Elon Musk. Hi, I'm Elon Musk. His name was originally Frank Smith, but he changed it to Elon Musk.
As you do.
Before founding PayPal, part of what I just said was not true.
Which part? The PayPal part?
The PayPal part.
So what, did he co-found it with Peter?
Yeah,
Peter Thiel?
he was big in PayPal. Made a lot of money in PayPal, and then thought, well, what will I do? I know, I'll put rockets into space. And NASA, of course, is in the market for rockets into space because they ain't got no space shuttle.
That's right.
And it's a matter of national pride not to send your astronauts up on top of dirty formerly commie rockets. So in comes SpaceX. They tried to launch last week, didn't work.
Yeah.
And launched really successfully.
They got right down to 0, didn't they?
They lit that candle and nothing happened.
And the commentator even went, and lift off.
Yeah. lift not. But gee, it was good to watch. I was just going, this is the 21st century. Here I am sitting in my garden shed looking at my laptop. There are cameras on this rocket, which is in space. The signal is coming directly or indirectly from them to me. I kind of loved it. The other thing I loved was the coverage. So the complete opposite of the NASA, everything is proceeding normally. They had a news desk, and they had a guy there looked like the guy from Anchorman, with the moustache almost down to his shoulder blades, and then his sort of young blonde female co-anchor who she almost said "squee" at one point, but it was like, oh my god, that's so great, that's so good. It was just so emotional. I'm glad it didn't crash and burn because I didn't want to see her cry.
Yeah.
TV.
That's nice, though. She's obviously a bit of a geek.
She's a bit of a geek,
yeah,
and I'm sure she's apart from me, I'm sure she's attracted a huge male following over the last 4 days.
But this whole thing, space and stuff, normally only generally attracts male geeks, so it's nice to have
femme
balance
geeks.
there.
She's a femme geek, and of course there's a Kiwi connection.
There is,
and in a distant echo of what happened in Australia in 1969, where you'll remember the movie The Dish, which starred Sam Neill.
Yes. Just playing a little bit of that trailer in the background now.
Yeah.
Which was the dish was in Australia in the outback, wasn't it?
The dish, was to track the Apollo spacecraft in orbit into the moon.
But at that time, could have been in New Zealand as well. I think there was a competition between the two.
Could have gone either way. Could have gone to
yeah.
Warkworth. Well, this time it has gone to Warkworth. So Warkworth represent. AUT got a team up there tracking the re-entry of the Dragon capsule.
And anyone heading up Sat Highway 1, you can see that dish, right?
Yeah, it's sort of on the right, just before Warkworth. It's there. You used to be able to go and do little tours, and I meant for years and years and years to go do a tour of the Earth satellite station. And when I finally decided to, it was closed.
Hey, we'll get back to aeroplaney things.
Okay,
but let's get into ads.
Yeah, let's get into ads. Let's roll that funky music.
We're going to roll this one, all right?
He's chasing me down the street, a ghost in a sweater. He's got some chips in his hand. Is it chips in his hand? See, I don't understand why he's got chips in his hand. He's got a white tan. Is he a ghost man? Are you a ghost man? Grab a chip, bro. Want a chip?
Of course, it's Ghost Chips, bro. And if you're one of 497,000 people who watch it on YouTube, then you'll know what that's all about. But it's a remix.
Yeah, how do we miss that? That's 500,000 people have rocked out to that tune. And one of the great advertising scandals of 2012 really was that the Ghost Chips ad was not highly awarded at the Axis Awards, which we covered a few weeks ago, which are the Advertising Creativity Award. Overseas, however, very highly awarded. D&AD, which is a UK-based worldwide advertising award, gave it one of its top honours recently. And Justice, it's just been voted number one ad of 2011 by an online poll by a marketing website. So
the people voted.
Yeah, the people voted. Screw the judges, the people voted.
Good.
Very happy about that. Nice ad. Ding.
All right, into the kind of the advertising / sort of social media space now.
Oh, we're talking about Orcon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. I didn't go to Semi-Permanent this year, but Semi-Permanent is a 2-day design conference held at the RTS Centre, and Orcon was one of the sponsors. You'll remember Orcon from such activities as the Iggy Pop campaign of 2 or 3 years ago. What they did was a thing called the, what do they call it, Spiderbot. Spiderbot, Twitterbot, Artbot, certainly had bot in it. And this is bringing to life that whole Together Incredible idea which Orcon talks about. They mashed up, the spider cam that made its debut at the Rugby World Cup, sort of 4 wires and positioning the camera anywhere.
Yeah.
They mashed up that with spray cans, big canvases, Twitter and hashtags. And what you did was tweeted to the spider bot of your choice. Oh, I guess the last thing they mashed up was battleships. So you tweeted the coordinates on the canvas where you wanted the spider bot to go. So A3, green, and the spider bot went.
So you got to choose the colour.
You got to choose the colour. And the result was sort of community-sourced artworks on this canvas, and through stencils. So there's a bit of an artist involvement. Got to say, the artworks are not that pretty. So maybe art is not something that you can do by committee, but pretty bold.
The tech behind it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
What are they doing with the artwork?
One of them, I believe, is going to the canteen charity, and I'm not sure what the other two are going. Maybe they're being sold. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure I'd hang one on my wall necessarily, but good on them, and good on for the the ad agency M&C Saatchi for cracking that idea. Pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Back to aeroplanes.
Wingman. Wingman. So. English from the country that brought you smothering yourself in goose fat and swimming the English Channel comes jumping out of a helicopter and landing in a pile of cardboard boxes. For some reason, cardboard boxes are the landing pad of choice for stuntmen. This guy, a.k.a. Wingman, Gary, I think his real name is.
Gazza, his mates call him.
Gazza, mate. Jumped out of a helicopter at 2,400 feet, a strangely precise altitude, I thought. And with his sort of inflatable wingsuit, which makes him look a little bit like one of those flying squirrels, plummeted to Earth, mainly vertical, but a little bit of horizontal, and landed in a great big pile of cardboard boxes.
He hasn't got
He's got nothing.
Parachute.
No parachute, man. He's just there. He goes.
Wow.
And if you fast forward 20 seconds in the style, who's the stuntman on The Simpsons? You know, the guy who keeps driving monster trucks into power pools full of sharks and lions.
The goggles they do nothing guy.
No, not him.
Oh.
But in classic Simpsons stuntman guy style, he's okay, and he's just strolling on out. He's completely uninjured, or if he is injured, he's holding that ruptured spleen, pretty close to his chest, and just stroll. There he is. He's strolling around. He's okay, folks. He's okay. Practical applications for mankind, unsure. At this point, perhaps if this is an inflatable thing, you could wear it when you're, flying in New Zealand from Auckland to Wellington, just in case.
Good to know it's possible, I suppose. You know, there were
the cardboard box. Tokoroa may have cardboard box factories. That's the missing thing. It only works if there's an enormous pile of cardboard boxes.
But you remember post 9/11 in the States, there was this run on mini
parachutes and little
stuff.
abseiling kits and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
So there's the wingsuit.
The wingsuit is there.
Yeah. Good tgf.co.nz.
Yes, please.
For more, and including this video as well, if you want to see it in visual.
Oh, it's great in visual.
Yeah, it's great in visuals.
We've got our clothes on and everything this time.
And Vaughn Davis on Twitter. Next time, see you.